Adom TV Suni Asempa 94.7 FM. The Chief Jerry Forsen. Thank you so very much for joining us. May your intro no me bobo researcher about Betuja. In fact, Afrobarometer me bobo, institutes and institutions we are according to the report no one more edge bribe pa na me nua opani akwaba na me no entwetwe enkomo na yenhwe moving forward. How do we deal with it? Research reports afibia eba na we the first, now we the second. Oshe GRA Customs Division, Passport Office, DVLA, police for them so omudi kind. Ma yentwetwe sa enkomo na afei menhwe se bitimi aka a few of the Facebook comment na afei we are yetimi akoye nim ye de sa enkomo no e de aba enti yenhwe na afei yemfa sa enkomo yi yemfa entwa so mame mo pani kase akwaba pani akwaba
yenua
bibia bokode
nyame adom ne mo mpae bo
ye de nyame ase ye ho eye pa e ba to si udin su bio mame wadaroma.
That's a strange.
Yeah, I know.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Okay.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Papa. But you say, Afrobarometer research findings now eba,
Yes.
Afibia eba. Have you seen any changes from nearby last year and this year? No.
Well, my main chair with you for Nnawotwi. And not just the Afrobarometer, but I think this week about two different researchers.
Yeah,
Strategy Aba, Global ID and so Aba, and Ghana Statistical Service. Almost Aba. So it's about 3 or so.
Yeah.
But research Aba no and sheda emboying who so much. And yade from my end.
Identity.
A research to reflect what we all know, the reality. The reality on the ground is that for the past period, it looks like corruption gaining roots in Ghana. For the past period, it looks like the fight and the commitment against corruption, we are losing the fight. And that is why somewhere 2 months ago, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, the betu just said, indices is so alarming, and it is showing clearly, say, the fight against corruption, we are losing it in this country. So share typical example 2020 Auditor General's report Betuja. I suggested clearly say in the year 2020 Ghana through more practices, corruption, mismanagement of public funds, you lose 12.8 billion Ghana cedis, 12.8 billion cedis, just within 1 year, 2020. 2021 research Auditor General's report Betuja about a month or 2 ago. I said the year 2021, Ghana lose an amount of 17.4 billion Ghana cedis. And from all indication, 2020 we lost 12.8, 2021 we lost 17.4 billion. It's a clear indication, say the fight against corruption, we are losing it. And the research from all indication, we are losing the fight against corruption. The good part of this research, and the fact say, anytime I search research by Betuja, it is an indication, say, the awakening of the masses, say we should fight against corruption. It is increasing. Because in the previous years, some years ago, decades ago, now okay, corruption, the ordinary citizen sees it as something at a distance. It's not to all of us. But gradually, every day, people are talking about corruption, especially in the media fraternity. Research Betoja, between time Betoja till Ene. Media houses are engaging crusaders, and countless. It is just an indication, say, everyone, that awakening is there. The unfortunate thing, though, is that even though the awakening is there, we can say confidently, say, we are so angry enough to fight it. And that is the reason why every time we don't have it. And gradually over the past, anytime I research Babeto, I say, compared to previous researches, we realize say corruption in echo.
Don't you think, say, because so nobody is punished for any act of corruption.
The reason why I bet you is simply because there is ebufu. So ebufu ni wa eno na yentwi obiaso. Today I mean Kasi, we have fantastic laws, we have fantastic institutions to fight corruption. And indeed, so we fight corruption in any jurisdiction be anema mienu nie here. First one institutions. Second one the willpower. Say what that commitment to fight it. Say institutions need strong, not the willpower need because institutions they are managed by human beings. It is institutions need strong, not the willpower by the people who manage anywhere you not be able to fight it. So the willpower no honomo, not institutions need weaker, you will not be able to fight it.
Okay, so let's deal with these two factors out. What boss institutions not war. But these institutions, for instance, the judiciary, the Ghana Police Service, they have all been named in this research as to be one of the corrupt institutions. So even Sebufono, how do we fight?
That's the fantastic one. Institutions, no, we have the institutions. In fact, Ghana had more fighting corruption. Eba structural institutions. Never the laws near there. We have one of the fantastic institutions in this country. Shraj woho, Iyoko woho, Special Prosecutor's Office Abeka Onansi.
Yes.
Ghana Police, specifically the what do we call it? The CID department. Judiciary wohonomo. The Attorney General's department. These are institutions that are supposed to fight corruption. Unfortunately, the reason why they are not able to fight corruption the way they are supposed to fight it is because we don't have that willpower. And the willpower comes from the people. In Krofua, Omugina, these institutions, no. You're finding out how these individuals are appointed. And it brings me back to the fundamental problem that has to do with fighting corruption in this country. The fundamental problem. The biggest law or constitution we have in this country. And that has to do with your 1992 constitution.
Yes.
The 1992 constitution, look, a constitution that was developed as a political constitution. The reason why you develop one as a political constitution is because of your past history as a nation. Coup d'etat.
Okay.
And you decided to say you're going into a republic country and you're going into a democratic country. The framers decided, say, let's come out with a constitution, a political stability. This constitution has served its purpose very well because this fourth republic is the longest democracy we've had. In terms of it serving its purpose, giving us political stability, it has really served its purpose. Unfortunately, any political constitution, aside it's protecting the stability of the political terrain, it is also there to protect politicians.
Absolutely.
And that is the reason why we share the constitution with particular reference to the executive chapter, the presidency. The constitution gives almost all powers to just one person in the name of the president and now the executive wing of the governors. The president appoints almost everything in this country. The very moment you have a centralized power, you have failed in fighting corruption. Corruption fighting, you must have a decentralized power. And that is the reason why it is you move from political constitution to developmental constitution. Developmental constitution, what it does is it protects the economy. It doesn't protect politicians. It protects the economy. And we will be able to have stability in the economy. Every year, 2 years, IMF. You understand?
Yeah.
Developmental constitution decentralizes power. And the power is truly given to the people. Power is given to the people. What the person is referring to is that every 4 years, that is what they mean by power is given to the people. But truly, if you want power to be given to the people, what you need to do is to have a developmental constitution. A typical example. Shraj, why they appointed the head of Shraj? Is the president.
The president, yes.
When they appointed Attorney General.
The president.
Who appoints IGP?
The president.
Head of CID.
The president.
Who appoints Special Prosecutor?
Iyoko.
These are institutions supposed to fight corruption.
Yeah.
And yet, it is the head is appointed by someone who came into office on a political ticket. The first mindset of that person is to protect the political interest. And until you say, me belonging to a party of the day. Na me koye mfunso bi, na se shraj penyin ka se or investigating me. All I have to do is to call the president of the day and our people around the president of the day. The person will give instruction to the head of Shraj, the head of Attorney General, and then the case will be a foolish case. Then we leave it. Practical example, before 2020 elections, Siebekaya, there was this gentleman or alleged, gave an allegation on the then 2 deputy chief of staffs. Kasi they have engaged in corruption. I think he's called A+ or someone. Yeah. On the case, we call police station. Emma, the CID decided to obey investigation into it. The now head of CID then was Madam Tiwa. Fantastic. Yes. Obeka say audio came out.
Yes.
Where the head of only Pakwati saw your investigation. On only complainants, A+, no, they were having a conversation. And the head of the CID was telling the complainant, say, oh, case we, I then I won't drop a case because a pursuer, it will make the government unpopular. Yeah. This is the practical thing. Obia ya appointing say on-headed institution to fight corruption. Now the corruption allegation about Beto Enima, you are protecting the interests of the politician. How do we fight corruption? Are you getting it?
I get you.
So practically, the 1992 constitution, it still say you be amending, and now you be a referendum. You be review the fight against corruption because why worse and worse and worse and worse as it is.
One group of people are research bomb the judiciary. My thinking say anka after Anas adwuma oye ne way or expose or on the judiciary nka di anka bi anka ye hu omudin, but it looks like still no that perceived corruption and I mean the long effect it's on our justice delivery system. What am I arguing, sir?
Not just the justice delivery system. Look, say the ordinary person, say they may establish it, the ordinary citizen. So Onamna Ojin say he is being protected, and the person is deceiving himself. Because all institutions are influenced by political leadership. Say they may explain it. It then becomes very difficult. Now you can't judiciary. Not just the judiciary. So judiciary, a corrupter. There should be an institution that can fight the judiciary because there's no institution in this country. Exactly. There's no institution in this country which is above the law.
Yeah.
So judiciary, a corrupter. So me engage anything with the judiciary. Now me see me who corrupt practices in it. And to say me nyagidi, say me the beko any of the anti-corruption institutions, state institutions, and expect say there will be a fight on it. Yeah. Look, early this year, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, you submitted a petition at the Special Prosecutor's Office. You submitted a petition. It was bordering on Honorable Kennedy Japan. So Bekaya or make allegations. Be say, ansa na yebe pass the E-levy no. Okofa sika and a chief of staff Emma Nisika. Emma or the some MPs who were outside the country. Henry Kotti, Adjoa Safo, and then the road minister Mwakwata. For them to come down. Yes, send a petition to Special Prosecutor's Office with certain documents and evidence and say, look, this allegation, it seemingly borders on corruption. Into these are the documents and initial investigation. Muna mukra the institution to do the investigation. Mu investigate. Look, media houses, including your online portals and the rest, I report to this petition. And sana the day will end. I got a call from someone, a big person, in quotes, the so-called big person. Okay. Efreme. Ofreme are not starting to say, oh, sorry. Now me say, uncle, I don't know, sorry. Oh, of course. I mean, there's someone I know. Okay. Me say, uncle, why are you laughing? I say, my son, me who say, Musia, so no petition, Special Prosecutor's Office. Me say, okay, me person me find it out. Petition I make ye. What was the intention? More petitions so that you get a result, and more petitions so that it will just be on file. Say more petition. I'm saying no. Yes, no. We are very serious. Anything we engage in, we want to get to the logical conclusion. Your petition say you bring your result. And why not science review? Not say look, go through the background of the special prosecutor and find out how he was appointed. In other words, what he was saying is because of the process involved in appointing the special prosecutor, truly too. And I mean, because this petition was done either February or March. Didn't I me check it, me found him. February or March. We are in what? July or so.
Yes.
Just an ordinary letter coming from the Special Prosecutor's Office acknowledging receipt of the petition.
Really?
Just a letter.
How many
this
months?
Is administrative. What the emphasis says a March crab. I mean, I think it was in February.
Yeah.
The emphasis says a March in Poa. March, April, May, June, July. 4 months. A letter acknowledging receipt. Keke. Say, Crusaders Against Corruption, we thank you. Say, you are also committed to the fight against corruption. Mo buayen so that we fight corruption. Yensa kamu petition in due course. Yebe fremo so that we can engage, so you can assist us in further investigation.
Nothing like that.
Nothing. 4 months on. This is a practical example. How do we expect that we can fight corruption in this country? If we have such institutions, how do we think we can fight corruption? We have CID, we have Shraj, we have Attorney General. Look, these are practical things. Just about a month ago, Mekoye Bibi were one of the police stations. Now, me do honomono. Me, of course, one of them realized who I was. It's hey, Chief Crusader. Corruption, and I'm saying, well, we are doing the best we can. We are a CSO. We don't have we don't take money from the taxpayer. Into the end, say we'll bring it to the public attention. Send petitions to the appropriate institutions, expecting some mobile for us. And I say, look, at the current time, it's because, and then he mentioned a case which involved a public case which involves a politician. And I say, okay, I see case way a betuja. Me say case way there's about last year. I say, when him say ye be ye can't say ye de court. Ye nya call from someone. Say a docket no yen fan breno. Ye de docket no come and be seen. We haven't heard anything about it again. Wow. The case is still pending. These are practical things. And how do we fight corruption? Indeed, in every human jurisdiction and an organization there are people who are corrupt. No two ways about that. There are also people who are genuine. You understand? And such people must also be commended. In the police service, there are individuals there who are frustrated by the system because they are genuinely interested in fighting corruption. Let's say judiciary, they are genuine people who want to fight corruption. Let's say But the bottom line is, because human being cannot be predicted, we need people who have got the will to fight it. So you judge the system as it is. Obi bet me about no, I can't say me person me fighting corruption. By the end of the day, so I'm fighting. What can you do? For instance, a typical example: the president of the day, on the day when he was being inaugurated, then I say I will protect the public purse. To the extent so I say, on no day he is in to ensure value for money in everything we do. Oba you know can say on Sunday one in
corruption
unattractive. A Sunday warning say wunim say oba na abemu to make money
to enrich yourself.
Then forget it. Go to the private sector. These were assuring things. But the truth is, and some of Kayen, is that what we are experiencing?
But you know, but my worry is, if we are able to punish offenders, as Mbisani say, who should prosecute, who should punish offenders, and how should it be done?
So the offenders are to be first. Corruption is a criminal act. Criminal act must be taken care of by the state institutions that goes into prosecution and investigations. And that has to do with the police, the CID department. Yes, I deal with the necessary information investigation. They go and seek advice from the Attorney General. Then when the Attorney General gives an advisor, the thing is taken to the police, to the court, judiciary, for this to be done. Now I'm making a decision on it. The truth is, look at the process involved. The police does investigation. Send it to Attorney General. Just like example I just gave. There's a policeman a wire investigation. We the Attorney General for advice to be made. Attorney General say ene ochina. The one say case na frustrated and it has become a foolish case. Say empo ekwa na kokodu police judiciary honwa. And also we see say the judiciary may or may not be able to commit itself to ensuring say punishment is done. But for us to pass through all these processes to ensure, say, not only justice being done, but the process is seen to be fair, so that justice must also be seen to be done. To say you best sanitize this process, it will be difficult for us to punish anyone. And indeed, in punishing people, no, that is the basic way to fight corruption. Because punishment in New Honma, you make corruption attractive.
Yeah.
What makes it so attractive is the fact that me bana me bokrono Auditor General's report about Betuja 17.4 billion you can say it has gone through misappropriation of funds. Do you know how it is done? A summation of the various state institutions. Into Auditor General's report, Ministry A, the year 2021 fiscal year, there was a misappropriation of public funds, which amounted to about 200 Ghana cedis. Ministry B, this department, and 17.4 billion. All you need to do, if indeed your other institutions that are supposed to fight corruption, say if they are really committed to the fight against, Kofa Auditor General's report, break it down into now share Ministry A. I say there was misappropriation of funds amounting to about 1 million Ghana cedis. You call on Marco investigation to find out where the money went to. These are simple things. The initial work has even been done by the Auditor General's report.
Yeah.
It has been done by the Auditor General's report. Why can't the prosecution and other state prosecutors, why can't they commit to it and then make work from there? That is it. I didn't know to mean. I didn't know to mean committed to it. Till say you be committed to it and genuinely fight it. I bet rhetoric and it will be lip service. What is worse is that reports are aired to every now and then. It is a clear indication say we are losing the fight against corruption. Mami Fabi Binka.
Okay.
The year Yanni said, corruption in Sunsanso, it goes beyond the giver and the taker. Me not say how you didn't come. As we speak, say there is someone engaging in corruption somewhere. A typical example. Look at Sika Henia de ma omwa yenkola it is school feeding. How much money is given to them?
I think 97
99 pesos.
97
less than one cedi.
Less than one cedi.
17.4 billion Ghana cedis. So you to me save half of it in the fight against corruption to prevent half of it. And as you can you chedi goose and kolani ejaniswa. Couldn't we have had future generation sound mind? So because of corruption, in Crawford shoddy work, now instead of constructing a quality bridge or constructing bridge, a bibuatum, na menewo, your brother, your sister, your mommy, your wife, your whatever is pregnant, not to throw through hospital. Na odusa bridge, so na bridge ni collapse, na etum no wa. Not only have you killed the woman, but you have also killed the unborn baby.
Yeah. All right, Emmanuel Wilson, we have a lot to talk about, but Nyame Adoma, I will personally invite you to my show on Adom FM radio, so we can have enough time. Near the Nnawotwi Nkomo, Executive Director, Crusaders Against Corruption, Ghana. All right, Emmanuel Wilson. And Nnawotwi Nkomo. Well, Hannah Brema, my pioneer, did you make it in with a packed show, my madam production team, I say solid production, and then normally I saw us in the Mam share on Facebook, Mam share Adom TV, Muti, Ewa Sempa FM meeting, and the Chief Jerry Force, and to me, after the CJ, free. The price for greatness is responsibility. Yeah, what that's it.